So thanks for joining Arm Wrestling fans. East versus West 10, which is the biggest event that Arm Wrestling has ever seen, is only 12 hours away from now. The event will start at about 8 p.m. Turkish Standard Time, which is 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and right now it is 8:43 a.m. and Malthus Divine has already joined. Hurry up, let's go, Pradeep, Mr. Indian Man. So thanks for joining, guys. This is a new setup, StreamYard. I'm testing it out. Please let me know how it feels. So far, it is good on this side. I can show messages just like that on the screen, which is a cool feature. Harsh Sharma, Dennis will win. Let's see. It will be more exciting for the arm wrestling community because the polls clearly state that people want to see Dennis winning way more than Devon. Well, in this match, it may not be the case, but when we talk about the consequences of this match, who people want to see against Levan, either it is Devon or Dennis, then everyone votes for Dennis. So indirectly, they kind of want Dennis to win this match. That's what I was trying to say. Cricket lovers, Dennis versus Devon match time, Indian Standard Time. So that match will be, I'm assuming, around 2 a.m., 1:30, something like that. Devon the GOAT. Devon Lett was really passionate about this match and he wants to win this match bad. I'm not sure if he would have been as passionate if he didn't lose the 2008 match, but that for sure has motivated him even more. He cannot afford, man. He cannot afford. At that time, there was the surgery issue on his left arm. That's why he couldn't perform well. His left was not as strong. Now he got all the time to train. His right is the strongest that it has ever been. Dennis is probably not the best that he has ever been. So Devon will have absolutely no excuse if he loses this match, and I'm not sure if he's going to deserve a rematch after this one or not, because if we were to guess who is going to gain more strength next year, I think almost 90% people are going to vote Denis Siplankov because there is still room left for improvement, because according to himself he is only around 90%. I think all of the Devon drama worked against him. Pradeep, Arm Wrestling News GOAT. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hi, Pradeep. It's my birthday. My name is Danny. It's something weird, like you're trying to trap me into something, but I still, even after reading this, I don't know, like, what's the pronunciation of this? Okay. Now I got it. Now I got it. Da. So you want me to pronounce Da as Da in this one. Devon will win this one. I will never fall for these kind of things ever. I bet you guys you can try as much as you want. When are you going in the ring with Jody, a boxing match? No, never. He lost to Gennady. No shot he beats Dennis. Gennady had that flop press that forced Devon to hook. If Dennis has a good enough flop press where Devon is forced him to hook, then that's over, because there was a possibility for Devon to beat Gennady even in a hook, and he clearly did that in a few rounds. But there is no such possibility if that happens against Dennis. Maybe Dennis didn't show us his preparation. Maybe that's what he's planning on doing. Maybe he got that flop press ready just in case he wants to surprise Devon with it, and then that would be a big disaster for Devon. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to deal with that. I've turned the monetization off on this stream. Wow. There's new setup, so I forgot to turn it on. Now it's turned on, so I'm not sure how it will work. What you want to win? I was rooting. I usually, like 90% of the cases, I usually root for the favorite to win, the defending champion. If he's in the kind of shape where he's still the favorite, I root for that guy. But this time, although that guy is Devon, but I think I'm somehow rooting for Denis Siplankov just to see that Levan versus Dennis match. But yesterday, they were talking about that match happening despite Devon or Dennis winning in this match. So that will be awesome. Pradeep, your commentary of the match is awesome. Whatever you say, I can visualize that is what's happening without seeing a video. But whenever I see video, it's the same as my imagination. Thank you, sir, for such a good compliment. Yes, he is Indian. The stare down was angled at Dennis's less dominant side these days. Okay, yeah. It showed Devon's dominant side. The size comparison may have looked slightly different. Yeah, Dennis has that giant pumpkin arm right now. If the size difference in Denis Siplenkov's arm is clearly way more than the size difference in Devon's arm. And I did talk about that in the video that I uploaded about a couple of weeks ago. PayPal, clickbait, how? Do you even know what clickbait is, bro? I'm from Nepal. Any Nepali here? Not sure, not sure. Can Dennis force Devon in hook? No, I see absolutely 0% chance of that happening. No, no way. I don't think Devon can force Dennis in a hook. So that match will go in a hook if both of them want to see it in a hook. Love your videos, dude. You give so much passion to this community. Very appreciated. Thank you, sir. इंडिया के टाइम के साथ कब स्टार्ट होगा प्रदीप भाई? 10:30 10:30. Worse than concrete. Okay, I request. I cannot challenge you for anything here. I request you to type the definition, whatever it is, according to you, of clickbait. Why is Devon wearing the same athlete shirt as Dennis? I thought he should be wearing vest shirt. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think both of them red t-shirt. Big day tomorrow. Yeah, biggest day for arm wrestling for sure. रात को भाई अभी कहाँ से होएगा अभी होता तो इतनी जल्दी थोड़ी बैठ जाता हूँ. Okay, did Devon comfortable at face off? Yeah, I thought so. Like he was trying to. It's not. It used to be a wise decision, wise tactic from Devon to try to hold on to your opponent's hand, and once they give you their hand, you squeeze onto it. You don't leave it. That used to be Devon's strategy. But right now, when Devon offers to shake hands during these press conferences, either people slap his hand away, like I think Prudnik did that, maybe Hermes as well, or either they just stand still like Devon, and now you are doing, hey, please shake my hand. So that kind of, it has to make you uncomfortable. It has to. Not the best tactics. I don't think it is going to work ever in the future. At least not from Devon, because people don't want to do that now. Hey Pradeep, what percent chance that you think Zaur will 3-0 Georgi Svetkov? What percentage chance of that happening? Zaur, I'll say maybe 10%. He said that in the gym lifts he's about how much? 92%. Wow, that was a precise percentage given by Zaur Pezulaev. So 92%, let's say even if he's 95%, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. I'm not sure how he's going to deal with that. Come on, guys. Do you think the beef is real? Seemed so fake in the video, but in the press conference, Dennis seemed actually annoyed. Yeah. Devon does not have anything against Dennis, and Dennis is also just upset. Like, I expected more from a friend. That's the kind of thing. It's not like, wow, he said such a hurtful thing that, like, I just cannot tolerate that. It was like a little bit above that. Like, that's a neutral line, and that's where Devon was in the eyes of Siplenkov, and that's where the hate is. Then Devon is still probably somewhere here. I'm on flat earth time. Does Dennis going to show his extraordinary hidden? The comments go like immediately up. You're reading, and all of the comments suddenly go up. In the YouTube studio, it slowly moves up, so you can still read it. So that's one weird thing that I noticed about StreamYard application. What's the time? Please give percentage chance of winning for both Devon and Dennis. I'll say Devon. I wanted to say 55%, but maybe it's more. I'll say like 60% or say 65, even 65% Devon, and whatever is remaining for Denis Siplenkov. Time for you to sleep. Yeah, I slept at like maybe 2, woke up at 6, and now here I am back once again. How many hours until the match starts? Almost 12 hours. Babkan fight Jodi. No, they will not fight. Pradeep bhai, please insert more photos in tomorrow's photo after. No, bro, no, that's not good. That's not good. I think one screenshot per round is enough. Like 3 rounds, 3 screenshots in one video. I think that's kind of If you're like giving multiple screenshots of every single round, then you've basically shown the footage. So no, that's not good. Maybe I'll show one graphics where they show the height and weight of athletes. That can be included other than the rounds. I don't think even the promoters may have a big problem with that. Will you be on when pay per view starts before? Yes, I'll be on. And thanks for reminding. I haven't purchased the pay per view yet. I've set my live stream commentary streams scheduled for like 10 p.m. today, but I haven't bought the pay per view yet. Pradeep, why haven't you been in East versus? Because I cannot get a visa, bro. Like it's tomorrow, Diwali. Diwali is the biggest festival here in India, and still I'm here working. Cannot go home. Pradeep, I loved to interact with you. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, sir. क्रिकेट न्यूज़ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में क्या कहा गया, प्लीज़ एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी. हिंदी में तो भाई मुश्किल हो जाएगा, थोड़ा बहुत बता सकते थे लेकिन सब टाइटल आते हैं यार. मैंने जो इंग्लिश की वीडियो अपलोड की है प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की हाईलाइट, उसमें सब टाइटल आप ऑन करोगे तो आपको दिखाई दे जाएंगे. सो कोशिश करो उसकी. हेलो ब्रो, हाउ आर यू? आई एम फाइन. डिजो मुकुल व्लॉग्स, भाई टाइमिंग क्या है? टाइमिंग यार 10:30 बजे. No, Dimitri, you've got that all wrong. What did Dimitri get wrong? FBI, would you prefer having a crazy strong wrist pronation or having crazy strong bicep wrist pronation all day long, man? I would assume that developing biceps may be easier than developing wrist and pronation. Small muscle, I'll take that all day long. Then you'll be in a position like your bicep stays the same and you get a crazy strong wrist and pronation. You'll always end up like this. That's how I'll be, honestly. Bangladesh time match, please. Bangladesh time. Do you have different time zone? I'm not sure. If it is like it may be an hour earlier than India. I don't know if there is a different time zone in Bangladesh or not. Is Dennis younger than Devon? Yeah, I think 7 years younger. Devon is going to smash Dennis. Possible, it's entirely possible. And I will be happy to see both of them winning. I won't mind either winning. Pradeep, do you think that Devon can take the wrist of Denis Siplankov as smoothly as he did to Hermes? No, it will not like immediately flop like that, but it may be. If Dennis loses his wrist, he'll still have the pronation. That's what I'm assuming. There is no way I can imagine Dennis being like this. No, I don't think it's going to happen. It will be something like this, Todzilla style. That's why I said in yesterday's. No, I recorded that video, but I have not uploaded it yet. I said in that video that Dennis is basically almost similar to a bigger, stronger version of Todzilla Todd Hutchings. He will go sideways even without his wrist. Todzilla applies some constant pressure, but Dennis like hits in strong, violent movements. Indian time. So match will start 10:30 p.m. The event will start 10:30 p.m. and then after maybe 2.5-3 hours, the main event will start. All that is fine though, apparently, Kyle. I'm not sure what we are talking about here. Devon's stomach looked big compared to lean pictures. Yeah, very big. Pradeep Block Mukul vlog. Yeah, I've already answered that. Why are you asking that again and again? You're on timeout, Mukul. If Dennis and Devon both kings move, who is going to win that round? That's what I want to see. This is one match. That's the exact reason why I said that. Then one match where I wouldn't mind if it is a totally ugly match, kings move, like total mess on the table, like Dave Chaffee versus Devon Larratt. Because I see the only way that Dennis can win this match is kings moving Devon Larratt. Devon has a flop press, but he still can run into some trouble against a good kings mover with a strong arm, which is Denis Siplankov. So I would love to see that. The world will be shocked. I'm assuming, because that's what I'm thinking, that if Devon beats Dennis like dominantly, I don't think that many people will be shocked. But if Dennis stonewalls Devon and he just gasses him out and then slowly pins him, that would be amazing, man. That would set a statement. About what about prime Dennis then? Like, how strong was that guy? How do you think? And this is another thing that I must mention once again, although I've already mentioned it a couple of times. We have not seen the King's move yet from Denis Siplenkov in those practice pulls. We haven't seen that yet. He's keeping it somewhere back in his armory, and he will bring that weapon out if needed in that match. And I think it is going to be needed in that match. So be prepared for the Denis Siplenkov King's move. Devon is going to face something like that in a very long time. 2018, can you imagine that? 2018, Devon faced a King's move. 2021 against Michael Todd, he didn't even let Michael engage his King's move. He was like, he turned him palm over immediately, so there was no King's move in that match. I don't think he's strong enough to do that to Denis Siplenkov though. So that's why after 5 years, Devon is going to face a King's mover, and let's see how he's able to deal with that. Pradeep, whom do you think have more endurance if the match in one round goes to hook? For sure, Dennis. In a hook, I don't think he'll even need endurance. Does then Devon also endurance would be same? It will decrease like we see in Gennady match. I think it will decrease. Denis Siplenkov will be stronger and have more endurance if the match goes in a hook. Dennis's King's move might be unbeatable, yeah. But Michael, he didn't hit the King's move against Michael because Michael was the one who was in the King's move, and that's another thing. If Devon goes in a King's move, how will he make that transition? He'll have to completely climb over and eat Denis Siplenkov's hand when basically he's grabbing him by the fingers. Only then he can transition to a shoulder press. Otherwise, Denis Siplenkov's side pressure will be way too much. He'll have to be careful because Devon is not Michael Todd who can hit the King's move here in the center and then immediately, like in an explosive manner, jump behind his shoulder. Devon cannot do that. So he'll have to slowly squeeze it out, climb as much as he can, and then only he can do that. That's what I believe. Devon versus Dennis aside, which match is most difficult in your opinion? Is it just me, or is there anyone else like me in this stream? I'm assuming maybe 10% people are like that. So like right now, many people are asking, Knight is asking match kiss time, what's the time of the match? So if I join a live stream and I see it's been going on for like 20 minutes, if I want to type something, I never do unless I catch up with those 20 minutes whatever was being said. So I go back 20 minutes, I put the live stream at 2x speed, and then somehow I catch up when I see there is nothing important being said. I skip forward 10 seconds, and then somehow in like 15-20 minutes I catch up to the live, and then I ask something if I want to ask. I've never asked anything otherwise. Gennady beat Devon, but Devon was stronger in this match. Yeah, you can say that, but in the final round, if you remember, Devon was like this in the tightest hooks that he has ever set, and his elbow was basically touching his belly button. That's how tight he was, and Gennady just ripped through it. And when Gennady hit sideways, and Devon had to like lift his elbow like that much. Otherwise, it looked like his elbow would have been broken. Like that elbow lift, it was a foul that big. It was just to save his elbow. So what do you have to say about that kind of strength? In first round, Devon will put up a lot of pronation and try to top roll Dennis. Then suddenly Dennis applies back pressure and take Devon in his area of where no one comes back. Sounds cool. When I read it, it sounds cool, but I don't think it is going to happen. Pradeep is respectful and responsible. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And by the way, the stream that I did yesterday about Jodie Larrett, Jodie kind of responded to that, and I said something about Jodie, and she did reply, like it was a small reply. But then after that, she was kind of blank. She didn't know why she turned on the camera and what she needed to say. She like forgot half of the things, which is understandable. Like she's busy. She had to leave right then and there for the Wayne's press conference. Yeah, I think it was. Pradeep, do you think Ongarbayev will be able to expose the same lane that Prunik did versus Hutchings? Ongarbayev does not have the kind of cupping that Prunik has. I'm still surprised. Like I was the only one. People were saying like you're dumb, Pradeep. I was saying before that Prunik match that this is a mismatch. It's like it probably shouldn't happen. Prunik is going to just destroy Todd Hutchings like he isn't even there. There are levels to this thing, and Todd is not on the same level. And yet, I did not expect Prudnik to beat him as easy as he did. Like in the final round inside the straps, Prudnik did not hit fast. Like he held him there in the second for a second in the center, and then he just went sideways, and Todd's whole body like it flew to the side. I was like, what the hell? I still sometimes I watched that match and I still couldn't believe like what happened there. Like maybe Toddzilla had a bad day or something. Like Prudnik shouldn't beat Todd Hutchings that easy, and that's coming from a guy who said it is a mismatch. My bad, man. Sorry for the laziness. No, I was just asking this like a random question. So I don't think no, Ongarbai will not be able to do that. Let me stream peacefully, man. Rumor has it Devon has not showered or brushed teeth in over 3 months in hopes Dennis will pass out from the stage. प्रदीप भाई कुछ भी बोलो जीतेगा तो डेवन ही yeah I also think Devon is going to win. Sarah Backman will win. There is a good chance of that happening. So let's talk about some of the competitors now for a few moments and then we'll discuss. It will be in the sequence of the press conference. Dennis is much stronger than Dennis. Okay. Bro, please. Please. So first, Rosa versus Fia. Rosa, she passes the vibe check, like the energy that she transmits. It's awesome. Like she's always happy, excited. She speaks with passion. I cannot understand her language. I think she speaks Spanish, but I like that girl. The way she speaks, not girl. She's like probably a 45-year-old woman, but you get the point. I like the energy. And Fia Isaac, she's always awesome. She's always energetic. She's really confident that she can win this one, and she has every reason to be confident. Frank Lamprelli versus Matt Mask. And Frank was asked if he took any tips from Hermes Gasparini before coming into this match, and he said, no, I didn't ask Hermes anything. And in fact, Hermes predicted Matt Mask to win this match. I don't know about the Italian arm wrestling scene, but the way he was talking about Hermes, if any Italian is here out of the 190 people watching, please confirm. Is there any beef between Frank Lamprelli and Hermes Gasparini? To me, it seemed like there is. So, yeah, he did not ask Hermes anything. Matt said that I don't give a fuck who is my next opponent, who Engin wants me to pull. I'm always ready. You can put Matt against Levan and he's not going to deny that. Wild Horse for the win. Matt was looking solid. Like, for the first time, I saw some biceps on Matt Mask yesterday. First time. Maybe he's doing some bodyweight workout. Bro, I cannot read your Russian comments. Sorry. Or maybe I can. Or maybe I can. First time I'm going to translate a comment live. All right. Enter text. Whoa. It just copied the stream key. So my man is saying that it's funny when Siplankov wins Devon, for whom this commentator spoke so jealously. I shouldn't have translated that. So it's funny when Siplankov wins Devon, for whom this commentator spoke so jealously. There will be excuses that Devon has intercostal neurology. So, bro, yesterday people were telling me that I should already marry Denis Siplankov. That's how big of a fanboy I am. And you're telling me that I'm jealous of Siplankov. How does that work out? Yesterday, people were saying I hate Devon, and last week people were saying I'm just simping for Devon way too much. I'm not sure how this is even working right now. It's weird. This is the first time I've seen Devon lose the mental battle. Calling someone gay is an insult. How does that require explanation? First live translated comment 10 November 11:37 Eastern Standard Time. Pradeep, what are your thoughts about Devon using the word gay as an insult? I found it a bit odd. I find it a bit childish. Like we used to say such stuff when we were like in school. We always used to say these words to to our classmates. It was like maybe 15 years ago, more than that. So at that time, like those kind of insults suit at that age group, in that age group. Can you actually train to be faster in arm wrestling, or is it people train for speed and reaction times all the way, like where the coach is grabbing a couple of balls and he drops like either one of them. You have to catch it, or you have to catch both of them, whatever he decides. Pradeep, are you gay? I seen your workout video and that shirt was pushing it. Devon's a clown. Yeah, I need to bring that what बनियान को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं यार, कोई इंडिया वाला बताओ. Vest, is it called a vest, like the inner garments that you wear? What Pradeep workout video? It was a video on members only channel, for members only. I need to bring that back. It needs to be a thing, man. That post went viral on Reddit. It was like second or third most popular post of the week or something like that. Grabbing a couple balls. Wait, who's talking about me? I sensed it. I was wondering, man, what did I just say? I hope nobody catches it. Nobody catches it. Pradeep with a wet white t-shirt. Please write the exact time. Okay, let's focus on what we were discussing. So then Artem Tainov sounded really, really confident. He did say that I am the favorite. Last time I won and I think I can win again. I'm going to win again. Sasha will learn to lose even faster. So that was one of the most confident statements I've heard from the European guys. Sasha said that he took lessons from his previous loss to Artem Tainov and now he's in the best shape ever. So both are in the best shape that they've ever been. Girls string shirt on. looked straight. Dennis and Babkan. Kamil Jablonski versus Ivan Matushenko. And Kamil said that Ivan is going to be more difficult than Dave Chaffee for him. So that's a big positive statement. But I'm sure everyone is going to say like that. Unless you're like trying to intimidate your opponent by trash talking. Become a member. You have to become a member. I have 0 new members in this live stream, bro. What are you guys doing? David. Why did I write David here? Okay, Ivan Matushenko. Ivan said that whoever starts first has better chances of winning this match. Pradeep, what's your subscriber goal by the end of this year? This year we have how much time remaining? Less than 2 months. I can get maybe 3,000 subscribers more. Yeah, at least 3,000 more. So where I am right now, maybe 43,000. It will be really good if I get to 43 by the end of this year. Do you think Dennis? No, Dennis looked, yeah, if in terms of weight maybe, but he looked way taller. When I saw the True Power video where Dennis was wearing those Crocs, his height was like, it was the digital screen, and his weight was 128 kilos and his height was 191 centimeter, which is over 6'3". So then I saw the slippers that he was wearing in the press conference, and they had like good heel. So maybe let's say that's 3 centimeters. Still he's like 188, which is way taller than what I thought. He's like over 6'2". I thought he's 6'1", and when we look at the photos, like Devon is like kind of leaning forward a little bit and Dennis is standing straight, and the difference looks less than 2 inches between them in that photo. I know it's like almost, I'll say it's not more than 3, maybe even less than 3 inches. So that was the photo that I took from the True Power YouTube channel. Let's see. I hope you guys can see it. 128 kilos, 191 centimeter. And look at Devon and Dennis in this photo. Maybe 5-4. Abdul Manaf Tuziev is one of the fastest arm wrestlers out there. I haven't seen him arm wrestle, but that's what everyone was saying out there. So he just said, good luck, table will show. Typical Kazakhstan style, table will show. Tomorrow we'll see. Pradeep, what do you think? Who do you think will win? Dennis overcomes Devon flop press if it happens. Yeah, if Devon cannot flop press him to the pad, then Dennis is going to win for sure. I was surprised how big Lamparelli was. Yeah, he was tall. 45,000 subscriber goal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. David Samusha is a big favorite. I think Abdul Manaf Tuziev may be one of the biggest, not one of the, probably the biggest underdog on this card. So David Samusha is going to beat him. But he did say that Abdul Manaf is a 80 kg champion and it is going to be a tough match because he knows what an 80 kg guy can do. 80 kg champion arm wrestler can do. Irakli Zarakashvili said that Rustam is the toughest, the strongest arm wrestler at 95 kilos. So I think he meant to say that Rustam can beat John Brzezinski, he can beat Paul Lynn as well, he can beat Sasha Andreev, he can beat everyone. Everyone likes to hype their opponent up, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is in fact true. Rostam said that in 7 months after the surgery, he just took some off time and he healed. So 7 months off and he's coming back. I'm not sure if he can beat Irakli with that less amount of training. But he was looking solid, man. The forearms, the biceps, he was looking massive. Let's see how that goes. Levan predicted Rustam to win. That was surprising. He didn't pick his own countryman to win that match. Tarzilla said that he doesn't know. He doesn't know what needs to be done in order to beat Rustam Babayev because he has never done that. Agle Vetkute said that she didn't stop training after her loss to Gabriela Vasconcelos and that loss motivated her more than ever before. I've seen people dropping as soon as I stop talking about the Devon match. So we discussed about the Georgi versus Devon situation. Georgi was calling out Devon once again. He said that Devon knows what is going to happen on the right arm. I wish we could have seen that right-handed practice pull, how that went. Devon was saying that, Georgi, I don't beat anyone in practice pull. I always lose in practice pulls. I'm not sure about that. Devon always loses in practice pulls if you're talking about Devon's 50th arm wrestling. 50th pull and when he's losing to some random guy. But if he's fresh against a similar caliber guy in a practice pull, I don't think he's going to lose that practice pull. I don't think so. Like, why didn't he lose that practice pull to Wagner Bortolato before their match in WL? I have not seen Devon lose practice pulls to similar caliber guys. You look like Mickey Mouse. Is that a compliment? How can it be a compliment if somebody's comparing to a mouse? So Georgi and Devon, that match is probably going to happen at King of the Table, December 9th, I think it is. So we are going to see that if Georgi is able to beat Zaur. Otherwise, Zaur Pezulaev versus Devon Led is the match that we are going to see. And Devon will hit the King's move in both of them matches. What do you think the future of arm wrestling? Don't spam, guys. Yes, don't spam. So I've already discussed the situation between Devon versus Levan, Devon versus Denis Siplenkov. As we discussed in that video, Devon said that he has been ducking me for like 15 years and it is not going to be the case this time. He's going to beat him. 2018 is way behind and it's not the left arm, so he's going to beat him. Then Devon offered some flowers which were not accepted by Denis Siplenkov, and yeah, he could have just let them be there. Like, I don't know why Dennis needed to say that I cannot accept this gift from you because you're not a good person. So, John Brzezinski versus Sasha Andreev. John said that I wanted to pull Todd Hutchings, pull Kidargali Ongarbayev, but Todd Hutchings beat me to it. So now the only sensible match is Todd Hutchings versus Ongarbayev, and so John has to face Sasha Andreev. John is showing some lean physique, man. He's looking like a 60-year-old model. He's showing abs. I'm not sure if he's going to be strong enough at this weight to beat Sasha. And I don't even think he cut some water weight. If he lost all of that weight, then for sure he lost a lot of muscle mass as well. So John is the favorite in the eyes of the community, but I don't think so. I think on the table only Levan predicted Sasho to win against John and no one else. But I do believe that Sasho's chances are bigger. But that man made a mistake. I know Bulgarians can pull all day long, but bro, you could have asked for the Artem Tainov match on some other day. Like, this is the most important match of your life, the John Brazing match. How can you afford to get tired before that match? East versus West 10 would have had 10 matches. It would have looked perfect. East versus West 10, 10 high caliber matches, 5 title matches instead of 6. I wouldn't mind that, and I am sure you would have also been okay if you didn't get to see the Artem Tainov versus Sasha Andreev match. That was a mistake from Sasha's part in my mind. Engin asked, why did you ask for the Artem Tainov match first? Then Sasha said that I want to take revenge from the past first and get rid of it and then face John Brazing. I'm not sure if that is the correct strategy to implement here. If Babkan really sent the threats to Devon, then Devon should involve police in it. That's exactly what he said. Like, I have so much stuff on you, Babkan. I should probably call the police and throw you inside a cell. That's what I should do. That's what Devon was saying. But of course, it isn't in the name of Babkan himself. Somebody else sent it to him. So maybe that's the only reason why Devon couldn't do that. And it doesn't really work like that. Like, I'm not sure if you threaten someone else in some other country. Where does Babkan live? Russia? I don't think if Canadian police, I don't think they can even communicate with the Russian guys. And I'm not sure how it works. What time is it in the USA? I'm not sure, brother. 8 p.m. Turkish time to convert. Just type whatever time zone you're having. And with that being said, please purchase the pay-per-view. I'm going to insert an ad here. So please see that ad and I'll see you in about 12 hours, 30 minutes from now. Bye.